But with that, let's now talk about the new kid on the block. We have Mankind Pharma, which listed today, and it listed at a near over 20% premium actually. So we have Ekta now joining us. Okay, we're gonna wait by for a second. I think she needs a minute to get ready. But in the meantime, let's quickly take a look at the market, which is holding up perfectly well. It is a 60-point gain, like we've been talking about. So around 0.3% higher. That we have come off a little bit in the past few minutes that we have been talking. But nonetheless, it's a broad-based move, that we're seeing on our markets right now. The mid-cap index is where you're seeing a lot of the strength. It's up 0.6%, almost 0.7%. Small caps holding up very well. And this is what we've been telling you, that we have a advanced decline also, which is looking very positive. Almost 2:1 on the advanced decline. But let's now talk about that Mankind Pharma listing. We saw stellar listing, like we've been telling you, over 20% premium. So Ekta is here to run us through all of the details. Ekta.
Hi, thanks for that. Well, yes, definitely a very good listing which has come in for Mankind. And remember that there was a lot of institution interest which has come through for Mankind. Just want to put some statistics on board before that. It was the biggest IPO that we've seen in a year. It is the largest pharma IPO after Gland, which raised over 6,400 odd crores via an IPO in 2020. Now, Mankind was a pure OFS and it's raised over 4,300 odd crores. The price band was the upper end of the price band was around 1,080, and the listing price was at the higher end as well, which is 1,080. Now, like I mentioned, strong subscription seen from institutions, so they raised over close to 1,300 crores from 77 anchor investors. The total IPO was subscribed around 15.3 times, and the QIB subscription came in at around 49 times. Non-institutional investors, which is basically HNIs, 3.8 times. Retail fell short. It was sub 1 times. Now, post-listing, the promoter is now going to hold around 78-79%. Ps will hold around 12-odd%. The market cap has surged to over 45,000 odd crores and is now trailing at over 30. Now is trading at over a 30 times PE on a trailing basis. Now, a couple of key points. 98% sales come in from India, so it is a domestic focused company. Pharma is 90% of sales. Consumer health is around 9 to 10% of total sales. And they have very strong consumer-facing brands, which all of us are familiar with in terms of Unwanted 72, Prega News, Manforce. And their key USP is basically affordability, accessibility. They're priced around 15 to 20% cheaper. Now, the growth has been quite strong in the past 2 years, 15% revenue CAGR, 18% EBITDA, 17% profit. Now, challenges include competition because they have lower price points, and hence the perception is that it could probably come with a lower quality. Margins have dipped, and there is a fear on payback of the Panacea acquisition, which was to the tune of around 1,800 odd crores. So overall, strong listing. And let's see whether the growth sustains. Macquarie seems to be quite positive on it. They've come out with a note initiating with an outperform target price 1,400. They say the company appears to be well positioned to double its profitability by FY26.
Ekta, thank you very much for that. Strong listing for Mankind Pharma, as she pointed out, 27.5% higher. And the general mood towards the pharmaceutical sector has also picked up in the last 1 month. Remember, for the last many quarters, years, the pharma sector has been underperforming, but now the sentiment has turned towards, and Mankind Pharma, one of the big IPOs coming out in that vertical after a long time, has seen a strong response. And plus the fact that it's domestic and not an export company where there are concerns about generic pricing pressure, etc., that's also another added advantage because it's a pure domestic company. In fact, we'll be joined by the management of Mankind Pharma at 12:15 p.m. today. Do stay tuned in to CNBC-TV18 for that. Get into a break. On the other side, we'll discuss markets. Jyotivardhan Jaipuria, founder, MD at Valentis Advisors, joins us next.